You were always the one people leaned on without hesitation. The late night calls, the long messages, the quiet moments when someone needed to be heard. You showed up every time, not because it was easy, but because it felt right. You learned to be dependable, understanding, strong. And slowly, without realizing it, you became everyone's safe place, while forgetting to ask who would be yours. At first, it didn't hurt. Being there for people gave you meaning. It made you feel needed, trusted, important. You believed that showing up consistently would build something real, that care given would one day be care returned. But life doesn't always work that way. Sometimes, it takes your effort and leaves you standing alone with it. The moment you needed someone, the silence felt different. Not loud, not dramatic, just empty. Replies came slower. Conversations felt rushed. Your feelings were met with, "You'll be fine," instead of, "I'm here." And that's when it settled in. You were reliable, but not supported. Always present for others, but strangely invisible when you needed the same presence. You began to notice things you once ignored. How your pain was minimized. How your exhaustion went unseen. How people leaned on your strength without ever checking how heavy it was getting. You carried emotions that weren't yours, listened without being heard, held space while having none for yourself. It didn't make you angry. It made you tired. A deep, quiet tiredness that comes from giving too much for too long. You weren't asking for grand gestures, just effort, attention, reassurance. But being the strong one taught people that you didn't need those things. And over time, that belief isolated you. Here's the truth that hurts to accept. Always being there for everyone doesn't guarantee anyone will be there for you. Especially when you never pause, when you never ask, when you teach people, without words, that your needs come last. Care without boundaries slowly turns into loneliness. Choosing yourself doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop disappearing. It means you learn that your presence has value, and it doesn't need to be available to everyone, all the time. The right people won't just come to you when they're hurting. They'll stay when you are. If this story feels personal, you're not weak for feeling this way. You're human. And you deserve the same care, effort, and presence you've been giving so freely to others. If this resonated with you, like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more honest stories about real life, emotions, and human behavior.